Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, how to make money selling pigs. Now today we're going to see if selling pigs is going to be any good or not. It used to be quite good. They are fast at reproducing. So we've got 2 pig pens set up to show you, but first of all, before you do anything, you need to buy a pig pen. So if you go into your placeables and go animal pens, and then we got the 2 pig enclosures. The small one's at 90 grand, which is 100 pigs in there, and the larger one is 300 and it's 250 grand. So it's the same as the sheep really, where you're better off having more. The only thing you've got to watch is the amount of crops you need the amount of food you need when you put in 300 pigs, because I started doing this video days ago and then I realised I need an absolute load of food, so that's what's stopped me. So I think I've got enough to do it all now. So we're going to do a small pig pen and a large one. So for placing it, now this terrain forming is a bit of a pain in the ass. There is a mod what I've seen is going to be released soon, and it's you'll be able to place anything anywhere, because you can move it up and down at the moment, but if the terrain's too much of a slope, it won't have it whatsoever. So where I set over there, it was a bit of a nightmare finding somewhere. Oh, of course we don't own that bit of land. Here we go, we can place it there. Let's put the help menu on. Right, large pig enclosure, there we go. Yeah, you've got to look how much it's going to be costing. It's like £500,000, so it's doubled in size. And then if you go up, you can raise it up and down to lower the price really. Well, you do want it flatter, otherwise it's a bit of a pain with bringing vehicles in. You can see that's 445. It's a little bit cheaper over here. So just be mindful where you're going to put it. On Ravenport, I'll show you the map. We're down at field number 10. There's a nice flat area over here. It's perfect for it, but I put mine up there. I don't know why. I didn't see this at the time, so that's all I've got to do is just place it. Take that map off a minute. With the grid snapping, you press R1 and it will snap it into place. You hold your finger down on it basically, and then if you let it off, you can press the X and then it just buys it. Easy as that. But a lot of it, when the terrain is a bit, let's go over here a little bit. Oh, it's let me place it here. It's typical. Normally it wouldn't let me place it anywhere. But, well, just keep an eye on where you're going to place it, because it is going to cost a fortune. So you need to buy your pig pen, buy your pig pens, and then after that, right, to fill your pig pens, there's 2 different ways to do it. You can just go in, this is where the buy point is, go into the animal dealer straight from here and you will pay a fee. So this is the small pig pen, so we will fill this right up. The pen is at capacity, confirm. Or the other way of doing it is with a trailer, where you go down to the animal dealer just down the road there. It's not on the map. Let's have a look over the hill. Just down, straight down there is an animal dealer, and you can buy them up from there and just bring them up. The only difference is in the menu, when you click on to the buy in the sell point here, then it won't show up as animal dealer. It show up as the trailer on the left hand side. So we got our pigs. That's our pigs in the first pen. Then we go on to the animals. This won't appear until you've bought a pen and you've actually put animals in it, and this menu will come up. You see the large pig enclosure, I haven't filled that yet, so in the smaller one we've got 100 in there, and it's saying next animal 15 hours, and you see the amount of sugar beet I've got in there at the moment, 84,000. So I've got all these traders because it's the amount more extra you need to put in. Now on the sugar beet, at the moment the productivity is at 23%. It was 25 when I first started, and it will go up if we do soya beans. You see at the bottom there, it's like potato, sugar beet is 5% effectiveness. Soya beans, canola, sunflowers is 20%. So basically, if we put soya beans, canola, and sunflowers in that productivity will go up another 20%. And then it's the same when you do the wheat and the barley. That's another 25%. And the main thing is the corn. So we're going to fill those up. I've got one trailer here. This is canola, I think. No, it's sunflowers. Well, it's part of the same category. And then we see that's going up. And basically all these bars you need to keep in the green. If you haven't got it in the green, that's why my productivity is in the red, because the waterings and the straw are low on this. Right, so that's put 55,000 in there, and how much was it? It's wrong one. Just over half. So we get this one out of the way. And then we have, I think this one, yeah, that's canola. So it's canola, sunflowers, or soya beans. Oh, you're having a laugh. This is the other thing about me putting this down here. The contour of the land's a nightmare, but I'll be able to fix that when the mapping mod comes out. Oh, come on. Alright, so put the canola in. And that didn't go in. There it is. Yeah, that's going in. As you can see now, the bar is gone up to keep it in the green. So that's going to take 85, 90. So it's 90,000 we need for, and that's 100. So we're going to need another 6,000 sugar beet. So we go on and do, there's a little bit left there. And that's going to be needed over at this one. Which, this is the large one. There is a difference. The large one's got the, oh, drop that there a minute. The large one's got this pen on this corner here. Whereas we go up, back up to the other one, and it's not there. I got the pen over the other side. Right, so now we need the next one is corn, I think. No, wheat. Yeah, that one is, that one is wheat, I think. Yeah, that's corn. We don't want corn, we want wheat. Get in there. So we've got 70,000 here. And that's it's probably gonna be 90,000 of that as well. Come on, get up there. Oh, of course, there's not a tipper. What an idiot. I was thinking, why isn't it tipping? Why won't it tip? That's why. You see the wheat barley going up now. Not sure how much that's going to take. That's 25%, so well, we shall see. Right, so that's 70,000 a wheat barley now, and we just need the corn, which I've got in the John Deere ready. So you've got to bear in mind how much quantity of food you do need. I was quite surprised because I thought, oh, I'll just go and buy pig food, and then when I put the pig food, it wouldn't take the pig food. And in goes the corn. Right, so that's in. You see now the productivity is going up. It's up at 39%. It's not going to go up totally until we've done the water and the straw. So that's next on the agenda. So I've got a tanker ready to go. These take ages to fill up. Now you can get water from out of anywhere on the map basically, or you can just buy a placeable, which they're under miscellaneous. You can just buy one of these water stations and just place that anywhere you want. So fill that up with the water. Oh, wrong pigs. I thought, oh, it's not going up. Yeah, there's 10,000 water, so that's not too bad. Then we need to do the straw. Now I'm using this shredder, the Warzy. And we should be able to just reverse back. There we go. The menu didn't come up. It normally comes up and it says press triangle. So that just fires the straw in there. Right, that's how much straw was that then. See, and that's quite low at the moment. That's 3,300. So that's probably going to be 10,000 as well, I think. I'm using this Warzy. It's one of the cheapest ways of shredding bales. While that one's going, I'll show you the other one, which takes more straw, so you don't have to keep filling it up. Basically, I've got a couple of bales in the back of this one. This is the Kuhn Primor, and it's same. You just put bales in the back, and then it fires it straight out of the chute, just like that. It has got a loading ramp for loading on the back, and you just fire them in, or you can just put them straight in the back with the front loader. But this takes more. I think it's 11,000 it holds, so you can really fire the straw in there. Right, is that done? Yeah, so straw, it still wants another bale. Right, so they're all in the green now, and that's all you need to do is keep them all in the green. And if we slow up fast forward time, not slow up time. Productivity should change. Yeah, there we are. We're on. Turn that back down. and now we're on productivity 99%. So I'm going to go off and fill the rest of these up, and then we're going to I'm going to fill up the large one, which is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm not going to do a video of showing that. So I will be back in a minute. Righto, done that. Now I've taken 20% of pigs out of the small enclosure and 20% out of the large enclosure, and then that way we can reproduce and see how many we're going to make over the 24-hour period. The small one at the moment is saying animals reproduction rate is about 2 hours, and then on the large it's about 45 minutes. So we shall see. And as you can see, the amount of corn, wheat, soya beans have gone in there is maxed out. When you're up at 300, it wants 270,000 of each. Well, 270,000 of all food types, and the straw is on the 50,000, and water, I think it was on 30,000. It might have been 25. So yeah, you need a hell of a lot to run a large pig enclosure. And going back to the other one, that's not too bad, you know, because you're only talking maximum 89,000 in there, which you can cope with that. Still nearly 400,000 litres of food, but you got to spend it to make it. So we will fast forward 24 hours. Right, going back to the farm, we're at the large pig enclosure, and I forgot to say about the straw also. We don't need to just put it in by, well, you're better off not putting it in by bales. You're better off just putting it loose, picking it up with the forage wagon. For those who don't know, zoom out. Yeah, you can basically dump that off there. It won't let me, of course, because I've just filled it all up, because all the straw, everything is all in the green now. Nothing's spare, apart from with the large pig enclosure, the potatoes and sugar beet. I haven't got as much as that. Now another little, to fill that up, I haven't got any potatoes or sugar beet, so we're going to use pig food. Because I got this from the shop, which was a bit tedious, because it was 59,000 litres in there, so it's 59 times pushing the L3 button to load it in, but it's better than loading it in by pallets, I suppose. Oh, and it won't let me see. Normally you can put pig food in and it will take up, well, where it says the sugar beet there, it would take up that. But it must be because I've only got 240 pigs in there. So we'll leave that to top up after 24 hours. Well, hopefully we shouldn't have used that much pig food, because otherwise it's going to cost a fortune. Because the rate at the moment is 45 minutes and that one is 2 hours. So we will fast forward time now to 13:24 tomorrow. I won't bother clearing up as well, because I want to see how much food gets left over, because I found with the chickens I was getting so much left over I could just keep topping it back up all the time. I had a huge pile on the side, so we will try and do it that. The small one, I actually have got a conveyor set up to clean that up, so hopefully that should work. So we'll be back in 24 hours. Righto, that's done. 24 hours later, and we've accumulated quite a lot of feed here. I'll see how many bucketfuls we're going to get off that. So that's 2006. I'll just put that there a minute. I just want to see how much we actually used. And that's another bucket. And that's probably half a bucket. So what's that? 5,200, just over. And then, oh no, we haven't got it all. There you go, another 1,000. So 7,000. And if we go into the pig menu, right, so in that time the large pig enclosure generated 42 pigs, so they're £1,000 ago, that's 42 grand. And food wise, they didn't use, it was about 10,000 of each, because that was on 269, so they do use quite a bit of food, but yeah, that's decent reproduction rate. And yeah, it was at still at 45 minutes. And then the smaller enclosure, we got 14. So you're better off starting off with a small enclosure, because it doesn't take up so much food for one, and then you can generate pigs for a larger one, rather than buying like the 300 pigs was 450,000. So you don't want to be doing that. You may as well generate them from smaller pens, especially when you're only going to need about 85. Well, that's on 85,000, so it's about 90,000 per each one. So not too bad. We go up and see if the conveyor worked, or we've got a big pile of feed up here. Yep, it worked for a bit and then stopped. So it doesn't generate that much extra food you got. Whereas I found with the chickens, you were getting a hell of a lot more food. I was getting more food out than I was and it was just going up all the time instead of going down, which was pretty cool. Okay, well, I'm going to top this back up. So you can see that's how to make money selling pigs. So over a 24-hour period, you're just talking, well, 42 grand for the large one, and then 14 grand for the small one, which is a nice little sideline, really. Not too bad at all. Worth doing. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that for today, because this video taken absolute age to do. It was a nightmare getting all these crops together. So start off with the smaller one and you won't have a problem. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.